So first of all, I'd like to admit that I didn't prepare a speech or a coding or anything because I don't like doing my speeches that way. I'm a very non-canned speaker. So I think the best speakers are the ones who are able to command a room without necessarily having to digest so much information as much as possible. So, why Red Nadela? And there are 3 reasons I wanted to ask this question. 1 is because people ask me why MEMRel. 2, they ask me why Red. And 3, they ask me why Red? Why did I run? So the first slide you'll see here is an outline. So if you want to copy notes in yung flow na gagastos. Second, this is member relations. And the reason why I want to go for member relations is because my advocacy is member-centric as much as possible. I want to make sure that I target member growth and member progress in every way possible, in the intangibles and the tangible ways. Tangible meaning like statistics, feedback, growth indicators, etc. Intangible, we can talk about the actual experiences that people have, the feelings that people have. It's not just about the numbers, it's also about the way people process the core experience, how they process different experiences within MEA and how they joined it, if they're inactive in it, etc. So I want to make sure that my advocacy tackles that as much as possible. Second, why Red? And the reason why is because my platform does it and more. This is R, this is Recreate. Recreate basically talks about how we're able to make sure that we were able to bond and unite outside of our experience just by being in MEA. So examples are ABM, which has the strongest potential to already create the best bonding experiences of different people within MEA. Different people with different batches, different people with different orgs, etc. A lot of it also has to do with HR restructuring and the coordination we really want. Second, engage. And the reason why I want to tackle engage is because we want to make sure experiences are as engaging as possible. We're talking about core experiences, deliberations. We want to make sure these are all fair processes that people will want to take in. I think a complaint of this year is that we try to do too much as an org. We want to make sure we target them in that sense. We want to make sure we're trying to be as engaging as possible in kind of workload we're giving. Third, deliver. And the reason why we want to deliver is because we want to make sure we enable a culture that reaches out. We're not a culture that forces members to reach out to us, but we are the org that reaches out to its people. The biggest struggle that most members have is that they are anxious or they're too scared to approach the people because these are people we're not familiar with. We have to be the ones to do that. We have to be the ones to be the face for them. So, third, why did I do this? Why did I run? And I think this is where my story comes in. There are 2 pictures here, both from the same time period, 1 year apart. First is the Song Week of last year where we won. It's a very great MEA, like in terms of the business side, in terms of case compets, in terms of the different output that we're able to present. We are great, but that's not something I felt. I always felt like I was taken down. Every time I joined the project, I was turned down. Every time I tried to go to the department, I had no output. These are things that people felt last year. And these are the things that we don't want to happen anymore. That's why there's a huge focus this year to make sure people weren't getting rejected, or to make sure that people were having the same output. We warned freshies that there's going to be a likely chance of having rejections in GAP. And that's something we really changed as much as possible. Why is an after pic so important? I'm smiling in that picture. That's a very big difference. It's a big difference because we didn't win Song Week this year, and I was part of it. But I still found a way to smile through it because I said, I'm happy that the freshman team won a case competition. I'm happy that there are different freshmen getting to different courses now. I'm happy that ABM is thriving as much as possible despite having a hard time finding project managers. These are different experiences that people don't really value as much as possible because you cannot see it. And that's what I want to bring to this. That's what I want to bring to the table this year. I want to make sure that people value themselves being members within MEA, no matter what they do within MEA. They don't have to be active in course. They don't have to be active in ABM. They don't have to be active in Song Week. They can just be part of MEA, and they can be proud that they are MEA. There is some opportunity there. What do I want to end with? I want to end with a quote from a dear friend of mine. Only love leads to love. Because of that, please vote Red Nadela.